What I always been talking about since I started my platform is that what's going on with all these missing sisters. That's something that got lost in the last year or two, where the conversation was starting about all the black women coming up missing, all the Native American Indian women, everybody, the little boys, the little girls coming up missing, and they're never found. You get what I'm saying? And it's like it's not something that you can point to as individual situations. It's more something like it's organized because it's happening across the board, and so many of our people. It's in the tens of thousands that black women and that you know children, girls, boys, teenagers coming up missing. You know what I'm saying? So right now we have that energy. We need to shed light and put focus on that also. We have to bring that conversation up also in the midst of everything that's happening right now with black people and the injustices and the police brutality and the oppression. We gotta stay focused on that. And more importantly, as black people that have children, watch your children. Keep an eye on your children. Know where your children at. You don't want to be one of those parents that's on Facebook putting it, asking, have anybody seen your child? You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to be rude or to be mean. I'm just saying that out of love. Like, watch your children, your older children, your teenagers. Keep tabs on them. Know where they going. Know who they going with. Know where they gonna be at. I know teenagers lie. I know kids lie. But at the same time, make an effort, a conscious effort to know what time it is, where your kids gonna be, what they're gonna be doing, and who they're gonna be with. Talk to the other parents if they're gonna be at somebody else's house. Just know, you know what I'm saying? Because that's probably the worst feeling for your child to come up missing and you not know anything. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, also as grown women, you gotta understand that you can get snatched up too, because it has been happening. So you have to be aware of your surroundings. Teach your children also to be aware of their surroundings. Also, you got to think about it like this: as black men, many black men have came up hung from trees across the nation, and then ruled a suicide without any shred of evidence. So, with that being said, as black people, brown people, Native American Indian people, Hispanic people, you have to be aware of your surroundings. You have to be aware of the situations you step into at all times. Because let's be honest, if we come up missing, ain't nobody really trying that hard to solve that missing case. If we come up dead, ain't nobody really trying that hard to solve that case. Well, let me take that back. Maybe if we kill one another, that case it gets solved. But as far as somebody else killing us, ain't nobody trying to, put a lot of effort into that. So in order to avoid all of that, let's look out for one another. A good example was what happened in Milwaukee when the community was looking for those two girls. Now, those two girls were not where the community thought they were, right? They had the wrong house. They set fire to some stuff. They had the wrong house. It became a riot in the streets. They wasn't where they that crowd thought they were, but the energy and the unity of everybody coming together to look for theirs, to look for those girls and say, hell no, we gonna find these girls and we ain't gonna sleep. That's the energy that we all need to be on right now. Because right now there are lions, wolves that are walking around looking who they can devour of our people. There are people looking who they can devour. They are hunting us. Keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. This is Black Authentic Truth.